Today we're going to talk about coloring outside the lines. Now, I didn't do that often as a child. I just had to have it perfect and I had to go in the lines. You know, some kids that were younger than me, they would go outside the lines and I would just, I couldn't do that. But today we're going to talk about that very thing, coloring outside the lines. So here we go. I aim to color perfectly. Coloring outside the lines correlated with making a mistake, and I did not want to make a mistake. Compared to actual life, coloring outside the lines is often imperative to living well, just the opposite of coloring a picture. In most instances, we get to choose the picture or subject, the colors, and how we apply them in real life. While the choices may seem elementary, they are momentous. I've got to get that word right. So we do our best while attempting to color our life's picture. Sometimes our life picture is colored with the blacks and the grays and the plain whites or beige and vanilla colors, and we don't have bright colors in there. Why? Because maybe we don't feel good about ourselves. Maybe we want to hide. And those are topics for another day, which I'm sure we'll get to those. So I've learned it's often better to color outside the lines than to be bound by them. See, when I was a child and I was coloring, I was bound by those lines. I wouldn't dare go outside the lines and make an extra flower or whatever. I just stuck within the lines. But in life, it's imperative for us to step outside the lines. Genuine creativity typically requires bravery and enthusiasm to see what lies beyond the perimeters of the familiar. We take risks by exploring unfamiliar territory outside societal norms without guarantees of success. Oh, don't we know that's the truth? Criticism for venturing outside the standard lines or guidelines, whether coloring a picture or in life's decisions, can be very, very discouraging. That's when we get criticism for braving to step outside the designated lines in life. However, as Christians, we are often called upon to step outside the ordinary, to obey God's instructions, and to share the gospel. Trusting in God's provision and direction as we step out of the usual into a place of total reliance on Him will assure us of the satisfaction of being and doing our best, even outside the lines, outside the societal norms. A couple of Bible verses I'd like to read to you today. Each one should test their own actions. Then they can take pride in themselves alone without comparing themselves to someone else. And I know that word pride is used broadly and loosely there because we do not want the wrong kind of pride. I believe this pride is being satisfied with our own work and not comparing it to somebody else's. So pride is like, there's good pride and there's pride that's not good. And again, that's for another another devotion. Another verse I want to read to you is, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid and do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Joshua 1:9. So whatever He has for us, inside or outside the lines, He promised to be with us. Whether we get criticized or whether anybody wants to go with us or support us, that's okay. Just before I go, I want to mention that there are, as you know, adult coloring books out there now. There's ones with scripture. I never did get one, but I keep meaning to get one. I just want to color a picture again. If you've tried these, can you let me know what effect it had on you? Is it therapy? Does it make you feel like a little girl again? Coloring a picture? Is it a sense of freedom? And I do paint pictures. I am an artist, so I'm surprised that I don't have an adult coloring book. So I have to look into that. Let me know what you think about that. So my friend, we're going to say goodbye today. And if you're tempted to color outside the lines of societal norms, and you're looking for some encouragement to do it, I encourage you today. Don't be crazy. Don't do something don't go off the page, so to speak. You can quote the lines, but don't go off the page and color on the table. So we have to have a little bit of discretion and a little bit of self-discipline. I probably need another cup of coffee. Anyway, we'll let you go for today. We'll see you next time. God bless.